just lose because of the fucking storm, bro. Okay, so that fight was certainly interesting. Um, you know, it's just kind of the state of Rogue right now is that you get hit once and you're pretty much dead. If you saw in that fight, the cleric literally hit me one time, and then right afterwards, I had to stab him. I got like the first stab on him, so I should have an advantage, right? No, but then I need to actually stab him 3 more times. So if he has any bit of action speed, then I'm just dead unless I just keep like doing the kiting stuff. So I've kind of like, I know I just released like that build video the other day, but um there's something about like being able to get the jump on someone, especially when they don't have as much HP. You can get so many like you probably get like 4 stabs in, which then you'll stack poison pretty high, so that you can actually have a chance of killing them and keep your advantage throughout the entire fight and not having to just like heal up or like a barbarian's gonna like 2-tap you or something. So I've been playing a little bit ratty with that, and I've been going stealth, creep, hide mastery, and then poison weapon with weak point. And that's been working very well, so that's what's going to go on in this video. So, and I'll be commentating over it. Okay, so at this point I was sitting like in the middle room of the bridge for a little bit, and I heard somebody fighting the living armors. So, and then I heard him like surge kit or something, I don't know what it was, but I opened the door after I didn't hear his footsteps anymore and see if I could try to track him down. Yeah, here I think I hear him fighting a mob, if I believe, and then I'm just waiting to see if he's gonna walk over. Like I see his torchlight here, and then I see if I can get the steps on him, which I can't. So I keep walking over. And so since I have stealth up, as long as he doesn't see me, he pretty much can't, he doesn't know where I'm at. And then I see him going here, he's going to take that skeleton. I'm waiting for my hide cooldown right now. I see him come back a little bit, so then I go into this bush. But then I just hit the full stealth here. I don't have enough steps to get near him. But then once I see him start to loot him, I just run at him. So I got enough of a jump on him that it made a difference, and well, he was kind of in like whatever, but the Ring of Courage is just sell for a lot by himself, so I just took those and then take the rest of his goodies, and I just kind of leave the rest for that. So here we're on the Gablinos Cavernos, my favorite freaking map or whatever, and I hear, yeah, I hear a ranger on my left here. So I'm just kind of sitting on this corner to see if he's going to like commit to something. I'm pretty sure he knows I'm already here, but I usually play very patient like this, and I just kind of wait like forever. Yeah, I sit here for quite a bit. I'll be real about it. I'll be real. Here's the point, I hear a wizard in the center room. So I stealth up to the door to not pull the mob, and then additionally just to get closer. And I hear him come like a lot closer to the door, so I just kind of sit here and wait. turning off torches does make sound, by the way. So, but then the goblin ends up still aggroing me for some reason, even though I'm not even fucking near him. So I pull the mob back further because I hear the fight moving further down, further north in the main room. So I pull the goblin over here to try to make it so that they can't hear it. But then the ranger comes in. He doesn't even know. I think I heard him place a trap earlier, so I'm not like pushing him fully. Plus he's got his bow fully drawn here. Then I'm about to run out of stealth, so I just pop him one quick here. I take some damage, but he pops his quickfire, so I just get the hell out of town. And then he's not gonna push me as a rogue, like, and especially when I turned off like a light and stuff, like, he's not pushing us, he'll die. So I know I'm safe here to med. So now I've cleared some rooms behind me in the way I'm coming from right now, just to give myself some room to run in case I need to, because I had all the doors closed before because I spawned in that room. So now I'm here. I'm gonna creep up because I want to see what's going on with the fighting, what's going on with the ranger and all that. Seems like the ranger actually forgot about me because he was totally blind to like me right here. But then I just fuck up like so many stabs here, and I just missed the kill. Like that was my kill to have, and I just threw it away. So yeah, with creep you can get a lot closer than you think, and I mean, bro, I could be yeah, just I just reflected on it there in real time. But yeah, with creep you can get up really close to people without them hearing you, like you just saw. Like he had no fucking clue until I stabbed him once. So, you know, try to set yourself up to then either block them off or something else so that you can commit to your stabs. Obviously, you want to choose these fights a little bit more carefully because of barbarians and other tanky classes. They can just turn around and kill you. So you want to be able to make sure that you can kill them. I hear some people in here fighting right above the control room, and it looks like they're kind of moving north as well. So I'm just kind of waiting for things to develop. So I hear the barbarian pop Achilles, and I see the dead ranger, so I'm like, alright, I should probably just keep a lookout, although I'm a little greedy little fuck, and I decide to loot him first. But timing ends up like turning out pretty good for that. He had some not too bad gear on them. I also forget to bring a surge kit in when I'm running like a 10k kit. This is like a 40% action speed kit, by the way. It wasn't actually 10k, it was a little less than that, but like, no, I invested quite a lot. I'm here, I'm checking corners. This guy is just loot maxing. He has no clue. I just kind of sit here and stare at him for a bit. He VoIPs in a sec. He's like angry. I don't know what the hell was going on with him, but he let out a grunt. And it's my turn to loot him. So this is like a lot of ratty gameplay, I know, but like, what am I gonna do? Fight the barbarian head on when he's full health? I am not doing that. I'm dead if I do that. Now I'm looking for this barbarian again. It's dark over there, so I'm like, he literally could just be trying to landmine. Maybe he did see me. But he ended up going down here to troll to fight this warlock, I believe. And I just fucking third party that motherfucker real hard. Barbarian is like chasing me, which I'm really confused about. Definitely should have followed the warlock. I don't know what I said, but something related to that. So right now I'm setting up that escape again in case I want to use it, but I'm trying to set it up so that I can follow them because I'm assuming that they went up the elevator. One or two of them did. So I see the warlock in front. running towards the northeast side of the room, and then the barbarian right behind them. So I'm creeping around, you know. It seems like they just kind of forgot about me again, that I even existed. But they end up wrapping around the north side of the room here and pulling the Nightmare Mage. So
that fucking hit me. No.
yeah, he pretty much missed all of his shots there, or all of his swings, which I think I ducked one of them. But why is his VoIP open mic? He tells me that he got hit, and I'm like, alright, it's time to go in. So yeah, so now I'm not even sure if the Warlock's dead here. I don't think he ends up actually being dead, and I didn't even want to really check him.
Like a dark and darker.
Yeah, that's me, Rattiest player. I don't even end up checking over there to see if I find a body, because I don't also want to pull the mage.
Oh yeah, maybe we were paid.
Yeah. This guy had some good stuff on, and he killed like half the lobby. Because I see that one wizard I heard. I see some rings from something else. Don't know what, but... So I just loot all the crafted gear, take all the rings, and do all that stuff. Because the middle elevator's open, there's probably most like 2 people left in the lobby. I can drop my meds, I can drop my bolts. Like, I'm not fighting anymore. Plus, I have a lot of good escape tools with all my 3 stealth perks. So I'm really set up for success here. And then I'm just gonna creep back to the elevator and then just... Okay, actually I'm not gonna creep all the way. But I'm running, and I see the elevator, I'm like, alright, not even gonna try to go for anything else. I'm just gonna send it, and I'm out. So that's... Yeah, that was a lot of profit from that.
We are paid!
I'm really excited about it.
Paid, bro. Oh.
So next game, I spawned in this room, and I heard somebody in here fighting a mob with a dagger, so I think it's a rogue at first. I opened the door, don't think he even heard me, but I'm creeping, and I hear him get hit by the bola slinger. So I decide to move in here. He is not checking anywhere except right in front of him. He doesn't even hear me because he's bandaging. Somebody else fighting right in front of us, but lets me get 2 stabs off. I watch for the turnaround since he's a rondel fighter. Keep my distance still. Trying to get the poison stacks up so that he doesn't heal as much from second wind. Now this fight's very interesting, and this takes a lot of like knowledge of mobs. It takes a lot of spacing knowledge and things like that. I don't even know if he hits me once in this whole fight. Yeah, so I'm just basically following him, trying to see where he's going, trying to cut him off from like going through too many more doors, making sure this mob doesn't re-aggro to me. I'm just waiting for him to pull everything. I'm gonna leave stealth here. I think these mobs are gonna come on me now because they got stuck by the other one because he decided to stand there and grunt a little bit because he was afraid. I'm trying to keep my poison stacks up to reduce the amount of healing he's gonna get over in case I need to all in him. But pretty much just don't touch any of the mobs. Don't let him get into a spot that's favorable. And follow him. I hear sprints. Usually fighters, they'll sprint and then they'll try to turn around to fight you. So I just backed off immediately from that. Still healing. He's got like so much health, so he's probably got to do this for a while. I'm just poking him down with poison and crossbow shots. So I have a ton of mobs just following me around the bottom here. And he's cut off by those mobs, so he can't take that door. I have more mobs on me now. So then I'm gonna stealth, and then they all start running down that staircase because they aggro to him. Then I'm gonna meet him up right about here, try to make sure that he doesn't... Yep, now he's not gonna open that door. He's gonna try to sprint to me because he thinks he can catch me. He pulls out the survival bow. Anytime they pull out the bow, I'm ready to go in again, so I'm trying to get my spacing good so that I have a chance, but he's playing this very well. He's not letting me get close enough. Nice stealth. Hit him with one. My weak point's down now, so I'm not gonna try to commit to an all-in. Because it only lasts for 3 seconds on him, so his armor rating's back to where it was. Peppering him down more. Then he's gonna run into all of these mobs that are sitting there. I'm getting rid of the bullet slinger because I don't think I'll be able to take it off me and put it onto him. And it's just gonna be annoying. Then, because I forced him down there, now he's pushing all these mobs, and then I see the mobs de-aggro, and he's dead. I invis so that I can go and loot him. Yes, that was easy. And for someone with the amount of gear he has, that was actually kind of crazy at how badly he played that, and how I never got hit once. Yeah, so I will have to deal with some mobs here, but I'll cut to the loot. So listen closely. Got a Nightmare Mage? Oh my god, bruh. So if you hear, there's a very slight sound of the Goblin Mage's orb. Like, sometimes it'll get, like, stuck in orbit around itself.
Max health,
Which is usually, like, after they kill something or someone or something like that. They just kind of get, like, stuck. And they, like, loop around themselves infinitely. It's a funny little bug.
Search kit I forgot to bring in.
But, so now my next plan is to go check that out. It's in the room just south of me here. On the west side of this module. So I'm going to end up taking that door right in front of me and then going to look at what the hell's going on there. So here's where you're going to see what I'm talking about. If you look on like the left side of the screen, like right above the stairs, there's the fucking orb that's just orbiting. Really, really interesting. It's like kind of loud too. But yeah, it'll just do that for the rest of the match. And so I see two bodies here. So one of them died to the Nightmare Mage. And then one of them just, I'm guessing, died to the other player. So it's just another set of free loot for me, really. Those rings were okay. They didn't really sell for that much.
Literally. Okay.
I'm just like surprised at how well this is working. Just like playing like very slow and like kind of like stealthy the entire game. And like I was sharing this with one of my Bard friends, and he was saying like this is the best build for solos PvP right now. 100% agree. You just have to wait for third parties like with tanky characters and classes. Just classes, really. I don't know why I said characters, but you know what I mean. You just have to wait for the third party, and like this is probably the build I'll be running in the solo self-found tournament this weekend. Just because I think it's really good. I can just choose to avoid everything if I want to. But yeah, I'm getting ready to loot the other guy. Probably just take his rings. This guy like had some stuff, but yeah. I really can't hear shit right now. Oh my god. I just froze the frame here of everything like I looted, just so you wouldn't have to see me picking all this shit up. This is a little bit like lengthy of the amount of build up to this fight, but I just walked into this room and I saw the hole that is covered with boards. It was broken, so somebody jumped down there, and then like I see this door and the dead goblin, so now here I'm on a trail. I'm creeping the entire time because I don't know how far this guy is. You know, I'm checking the other side of the room, see if he's rendered in. And it looks like he just kind of did the classic like clear and run to mid strat for PvP. So this guy's probably wearing gear, and he wants to kill other people for their kits. So I know this is at least worth tracking down. I hear your footsteps here. So right here, looks like I just caught him like kind of fresh on this trail. Like right after he entered this room, so he cleared the mobs and then he's just kind of moving up. I'm being patient here to see if he like turns back or if he does anything else. It's gonna make a lot of noise. So he opened this door and went to mid just like I thought he was gonna do. And I hear him already stepping in mid. I'm looking for traps because I thought he was a ranger. I used stealth here to come out of the room because I didn't want him to be landmining me. So if he was doing that, then I would kind of avoid it because they wouldn't know where I am. So I sit here for a little bit because I have hide mastery on, so my hide would be longer than theirs if it was like a rogue or something. But then I see him at the other side of the room. So now I'm just kind of seeing how I can approach him here.
It's good.
Oh shit! Time. I think he sees me here, so I just run back right away. That's governed by the oh shit I just said. I see him on the other side still, so I'm thinking maybe he doesn't. I get rid of my weak point because I don't want myself to glow in the dark, and I'll have it up by the time he comes back. Here he comes. Weak point's right up now. Nice stealth. He's specking winded, so I think, oh, it's a perfect time. I missed so many stabs here.
Oh,
So,
fuck, bro, I choked that so hard.
yes, you did. Yeah, so I kill him here, but I definitely needed to not miss those initial stabs.
randomly
He had no
framed
idea.
for me.
But yeah, so he gets some stuff. It's all decently. All the additional physical. Thought he might have been like doing a boss or something. But yeah, I like that's what I mean. Like you have to be like perfect when you come out of stealth and when you have these opportunities. Otherwise, like you'll just die. Like he hit me one more time and I was dead. So, and he definitely could have done that. He just also misplayed because I jumped him, so I kind of gave him that surprise. That's why I think this is so much better than other builds, because you can get that surprise more often, and people don't like when you scare them, like literally scare them, they don't tend to just come back and be calm and like locked in on the fight. They're like, oh my god, oh shit, and they're panicking. So this whole fight is fucking beautiful, by the way. It's a barbarian, or no, it's a fighter. I'm trolling you. My bad. But I have all my positions to do it. I'm full health, but you know I want him to think I don't want to fight him on low gear. So I'm just closing all the doors behind me, creating more distance for myself. I do it again here, so he thinks I'm just going to be playing door and door for a while. Then watch this. Open the door, and I stealth and turn it back around. He can't hear me walking backwards because of that. Thinks I'm up to something. He sees the door. He's like, alright, he probably went through here. He sees the monster. It's on him now. So then I block him so that the goblins hit him. He voips to me like rat fuck or something. But yeah, so I stood behind him so the goblin would hit him. Poison him.
Played perfectly!
Yeah,
Played
that was-
perfectly!
I'm really excited about that. Yeah, so opening the door, stealthing, and turning back around. So he thinks I
Bait
went
with
through
the
there.
door, bro.
The mobs are a little bit like reset.
That
They're
was
kind of
so
clumped.
smart.
Like it could have
Oh
been.
my god.
All right, I need to shut the
That
fuck
felt
up in the
fucking
video so I
great.
can do my voiceover. But
That's worth more.
yeah, taking the
Might
rings
as
of
well
search.
get the blue rings, because those will sell at least.
Yeah, but opening the
Told me,
door.
like a cringe rap before he died, I'm pretty sure.
Anyways,
Wait, what? Crossbows can have action speed?
I'm gonna kill him, bro. I'm gonna kill him.
Wait, what?
I'm gonna kill him, bro. He
Just
just keeps
fucking
talking.
run.
He keeps yapping. Anyways, so then I just decide to freaking sit here and then I'll leave eventually. But hopefully I don't say anything so I can finish my thought. Anyways, like I was saying, I open the door and then the mobs over there are in such a position that it like kind of looks like they've been moved
Done with
by
this
like
game. I don't want to.
moved by like player activity.
I don't want to fight anymore. I already got like a full inventory, so.
I'm gonna lose my mind. Anyways.
Perfectly okay.
So opening the door and walking in there, and that like the mobs look like okay, I could have been stealth beyond the door, but then the mobs went to him. She's like, all right, I gotta clear this. He's probably in front of me. Nope, bitch, I'm right behind you, and I'm waiting for you to pull the mobs so I can stand behind you, so you can't space the mobs' attacks, and then they help me win the fight. So that like first of all. Never done this before. Never done that strategy. It just came to me in the moment, and it fucking worked perfectly. And I've done it a few more times since then. Don't replicate it though, because I don't want people knowing about it, because it's my outplay opportunity, not yours. So don't ever do it in game. That's my rule. Otherwise though, just playing that, like, using your utility like that so much will win you a fight more than 3 damage on dagger mastery or anything else like that, or like thrust. Like, utility is what makes a rogue, not like the extra 3 damage you get for stabbing somebody, which can be mitigated quite easily. Like, things like that. Like, that's why building action speed's better than just flat out damage, because you need to be able to stab them more times, not... Well, regardless. But yeah, so I extract your other bunch.
We're up so big.
And those were back-to-back games, so we're really up. We got some decently selling stuff, and that'll be all at the end of the video, by the way.
This PDR.
So here's the last game. I think I hear somebody in prisons. That's where I spawned. So I came over here, and then he's running up through here. So I just hit the stealth. Gotta check the class. It's a barbarian. I'm not fucking with this right now. I gotta wait for a bigger advantage than that. Probably could have taken him in the doorway, but still, I think he could have killed me. So I just do that, and then my stealth's running out, so I walk around the corner. I just wait for it to run out, so I hopefully get my cooldown back. And then if he runs back, then I'll have enough time to run for a little bit, and then stealth again. Now I'm sitting here waiting for his footsteps to either come closer or to go further away. I don't hear him for a while, so I'm assuming that he went further away, and this is when I decide to move. Just double checking to make sure he's not just sitting somewhere. And here I see the visual. I see him, so. I see he's actually fighting somebody on the other side. So I'd rather just wait for this to flesh out before I commit to anything. And I think the ranger ends up actually seeing me here, but I'm not too sure. But he has no idea because of creep. Ranger opens it, and he's around the corner, and he's ready. So I assume from this that he would be pretty low, because it looked like they fought, and this ranger had a spear out. So I'm like, alright, I can definitely get this guy. Look how close I get. So I missed a lot of stabs there as well. But yeah, just kind of got unlucky. I think I would have killed him if I hit all of my stabs.
Really, bro, you couldn't do any damage to him?
But yeah, I was also a little bit pissed because the ranger should have gotten him much lower than that, because he was like still
I also
healing.
just, like, didn't hit any of my shots.
Yeah.
That's funny. I need to build more move speed.
So I went ahead and muted the rest of the video so I don't have to have this, like, conversation with my past self. You know, that's like, you save that for therapy or something. But yeah, so basically that fight, I should have just, you know, first of all, hit all of my damn stabs. This rogue is trolling, by the way, with this build. It's absolutely terrible. But hitting my stabs, and I mean, I was already right on top of him. I think he might have heard something, but he thought I was like much farther away because of how creep sounds. There's like a sound threshold, so it's a certain amount of distance before they can even, like, the sound will even register for them. But then additionally with that, it just sounds like, oh, it might be like a distant room. But no, bitch, I'm right on you. So yeah, hitting more of my stuff, setting myself up in a better position so that when they move or kite away, I can continue hitting my stabs, you know, potentially body blocking. You know, the barbarian had his Zweihander, I saw that. Maybe putting him closer to the elevator so he would hit the elevator instead of me. Yeah, there's a few things there that I think I could do, but ultimately, I think that this is the best solos build right now because of the utility of it, how you can escape from people, how you can surprise people, and surprise is where rogue's damage comes from. So I know it's like a little bit ratty, it's a little bit scummy. I mean, most of the loot I got, I didn't even get the kills for, but yeah, I ended up making a lot of money here, and yeah, it was a blast to play. It was actually pretty fun, just kind of setting up my situations to be successful for myself. Yeah, so I'm going to show the loot now at the end of the video, and then I also wanted to say that I have a Discord now. That'll be in the description, so you can go ahead and join that. You can talk to me, but I will just say this, like, if you like to spend a lot of time in Discord and all day, like, probably don't join. I'm trying to keep it, like, a very, like, normal person chat, just for people who like the game, because we've seen what the Dark and Darker community is like the past few days with the patches, and it's like kind of toxic. So I'm trying not to build anything like that. I'm sure that none of you like are, but just want to announce that my Discord's out there now. And then also twitch.tv/p2mg. I know it's different from here, but you can't have a 2-character name on Discord. So, or not Discord, on Twitch. So it's kind of like I had to like improvise with something. But I'll stream there like kind of infrequently. I would rather keep it to like mostly YouTube videos and then just do those daily rather than Twitch streams. But yeah, so now I'm gonna show the loot, and thank you guys for watching. Subscribe, whatever. Help me hit 1,000 subs by the end of the year. That's an insane goal, but I think I can do it. Anyways, yeah, thanks for watching.